This week's edition of the Lake Report will cover national news as travelers face increased security lines at airports due to the partial government shutdown. The Leesburg Commission voted to send a controversial bill to the state to review, and Lake County will welcome a brand new luxury resort. Later, we'll go downtown for this year's Blues BQ, and we'll close with a look at the exciting new business coming to Pine Street. Lakefront TV, I'm Claire Carlton. It's good to see you again. We begin with national news as Senate Democrats have blocked a Department of Homeland Security funding for a second time this Tuesday, leading to a partial government shutdown now in its second week. The partial government shutdown has caused the suspension of the Global Entry Program. While TSA PreCheck remains operational, the bill needed 60 votes to move forward. With lawmakers returning to Washington from a week-long recess, the talks appear to have almost entirely stalled. Democrats have vowed to oppose DHS funding until they get changes to President Trump's immigration enforcement tactics after federal agents killed 2 U.S. citizens in Minneapolis. Covering news countywide, the Florida Highway Patrol reported that a driver was killed in a single vehicle crash after their car ran off the road and caught fire on County Road 474. The report states that the crash occurred east of Bruno Road as the vehicle was traveling westbound. The Leesburg Commissioners voted to send the controversial 202.6-acre Lake Bright Brighurst development to the state for review after hearing from several residents who urged that the project not move forward. The original plan called for 518 single-family homes on 50 by 120 and 60 by 120-foot lots. The Leesburg Planning Commission voted 3-3 during the Commission's February meeting. The Eustis Police Department is currently investigating a fatal hit-and-run that occurred early Friday morning near the intersection of Lakeshore Drive and Eustis Road. The victim, a 48-year-old bicyclist, Tracy Shivanen, was struck from behind by a vehicle that fled the scene. Authorities are seeking residents to help identify the driver responsible for the crash. After Kroger's exit from Central Florida earlier this month, new attention has been placed on the future of the massive industrial site along US Highway 27 at the crossroads of State Road 19 and the Florida Turnpike. The site, considered one of Lake County's strategic corridors, has also recently lost Carol Fulmer, a trucking company directly next to Kroger. The county said it's ready to engage with the grocery chain about what the future will hold for the building. Lake County officials approved plans for a $66 million luxury boutique hotel in the Bella Collina community, marking one of the most significant hospitality investments in the South Lake in recent years. The project, tentatively named the Mansion at Bella Collina, will introduce a new level of upscale accommodations along County Road 455. Plans call for 100 guest rooms, including 70 standard rooms and 30 upscale suites, luxury, executive, and presidential suite options, full-service restaurant, and specialty dining venues, and more. Construction is expected to begin later this year with a projected opening in 2028. This week is National Public Schools Week, a time to recognize the great work happening in everyday classrooms across Lake County and all public school districts across the country. Florida school districts have continued to raise and exceed the parameters and academic standards. The recent announcement, record-breaking 92.2% high school graduation rates for Florida public schools for the 2024-2025 school year, and 96% for Lake County's district-operated schools. Happy National Public Schools Week. Up next on the Lake Report, we're heading to downtown, historic Leesburg, for a festival that had everyone talking. From mouth-watering barbecue to live blues and some seriously cool cars, don't go away, you'll want to see this. Downtown historic Leesburg was filled with the sounds of blues and the smell of slow-smoked barbecue this past weekend. The annual Blues BQ, hosted by the City of Leesburg, brought the community together for a day of amazing barbecue, live music, and an impressive display of classic and custom cars. Let's take a look at the celebration in the heart of Leesburg.
Hi, I'm Christy Bell Bullock with Lakefront TV, coming to you from downtown Leesburg at the Blues BQ. We're enjoying some amazing barbecue, some live blues music, and some classic cars. Let's check it out. So, Maggie, when you see families and you see local businesses down here, what do you think that does events like this that really bring people down here?
It really fosters a sense of community. It creates an atmosphere of a place that you want to go hang out and be in. And I just love that.
So obviously, Maggie, this is bringing a huge crowd down here. Events like the Blues BQ, what does that do for the economy of Leesburg?
Well, it brings people down here so they can actually see our downtown and enjoy it and see that we have all these wonderful restaurants and shops that they can come down and visit anytime.
Maggie, I know there's got to be a lot more events coming soon. How can people find out what's going on in downtown Leesburg?
They can follow us on social media at Leesburg Special Events, or they can always go to leesburgflorida.gov and click on special events and find us.
Blues BQ is one of the City of Leesburg's signature events, bringing the community together for an evening of live music, food, and fun in the heart of downtown. Charlotte, what brought you down here tonight to Blues BQ?
We live in the area and we like barbecue and we love good music.
Hey, Ann, what brought you down here tonight to the Blues BQ?
The weather and the blues and barbecue.
Have you tried any barbecue yet?
No.
That's what you're in line for?
Yep.
Enjoy.
Yep. Red, white, and blue.
What a fantastic night here at Blues BQ. Leesburg knows how to do it right, and the community came out in full force. We enjoyed all types of barbecue, amazing music, as you can hear, and some amazing classic cars. For more information on other events, visit leesburgflorida.gov. For Christy Bell Bullock, I'm with Lakefront TV, and we'll see you around Leesburg.
Leaders say the response and attendance were off the charts, with the streets of Leesburg buzzing with food lovers, music fans, and car enthusiasts. For more great events like Blues BQ and other community celebrations hosted by the City of Leesburg, visit leesburgflorida.gov. Coming up, we explore historic Pine Street with Pastor John Christian. Historic Pine Street recently welcomed several new businesses to Leesburg. Pastor John Christian tells us what's new, what's coming in the history of Pine Street.
I would describe Pine Street for someone who's a first-time guest as a place of historical prevalence, a place you can look at buildings and imagine what was and what's to become. I think Pine Street signifies the history of Leesburg, the perseverance of Leesburg, and how Leesburg has come together to make this particular piece of town as important as every other piece of town. Hello, good morning. It's Pastor John Christian, the chairman of the Community Development Corporation, here in the heart of Pine Street and Leesburg, Florida, here to update you on some exciting things that are happening in our community. Pine Street is a place was the black commerce where black businesses, African Americans had their business here. When there was segregation, when black people couldn't go to downtown and do business, so black people had business here on Pine Street. So it was kind of the Black Wall Street of Lake County for Leesburg people to come and do business together, and it was a thriving, very active community here in Leesburg. I think these businesses showcases entrepreneurs who probably without the help of the Community Development Corporation, the City of Leesburg, would not be able to open a business and be able to thrive. So I think the cooperation, the partnership with the city and especially the CDC, who owns the majority of the businesses here on Pine Street, allows entrepreneurs an opportunity to be a business owner and to be very successful.
Hey guys, my name is Kevin Miller from Spill the Beans, 406 Pine Street. We have a local roasting coffee shop that we offer multiple things besides just coffee, but our main focus is coffee. We have smoothies, we have milkshakes, we have ice cream offered. We have breakfast sandwiches. We also have breakfast platters. We also do lunch. We do chicken wraps, quesadillas, hot dogs as well. We also have a variety of different things that we offer. We have milkshakes, we have banana pudding, we have lemonades. We also have cold brew coffee as well.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Portier. I am the owner of My Day Candle. I'm here located at 317 Pine Street. I specialize in handmade products, candles, room sprays, room diffusers, wax melts, body oils. It was important to me to open up my business here on Pine Street. It's a historical area, and I wanted to be a part of it. You would want to come in my store if you want a good candle, a good wax melt. All of my products are handmade and are made with love. One of my hot items that I sell a lot of, and all of my items are great, is the Pretty Peachy room and linen spray. Makes a good stocking stuffer.
Right now, we have a new restaurant coming, Finger Licking Soul Food. And because of our historical, cultural significance, we have a mural that depicts some of our African American heroes of Leesburg. And we now just built a historical monument which will highlight the business that was here 40, 50 years ago, give people a place to come and learn about the history of Pine Street and connect to the Leesburg African American Museum where you can get even more knowledge of some of the pioneers here in Leesburg. I would like to leave a message to all of our residents, those who visit Leesburg, to come to Pine Street. I think Pine Street is a true example of what could really happen when people come together and support one another. And it's symptomatic of my thought process like in the 60s when we enjoy it, we shop with each other, we support one another. I know online activity is great, but come to Pine Street to support these local businesses. And there's dreams for others. There's more to come on Pine Street, and we need your help and your support.
What an array of great businesses right here in Leesburg. In just a few weeks, Finger Lickin' Seafood will be joining the lineup on Pine Street. We hope to see you there. If you have a story idea, send us an email at lakefronttv@leesburgflorida.gov. And don't forget to follow and like us on all of our social media channels to stay up to date on events and community happenings. Until next time, get outdoors and enjoy this place we all call home.